You're listening to The Johnny O Show exclusively on www.ohmyjohn.com. So, I got pulled over. And
Woohoo! First time?
Well, second time, but the first time was right after I turned 16, and so it's been a good 8 years.
Okay.
8 years?
8 years,
Oh my,
yeah.
why are you complaining?
I'm complaining because of the amount of money that it's going to cost me to pay this ticket.
Why were you pulled over?
I ran a stop sign. Allegedly. I don't think I ran the stop sign.
And why were you not paying attention?
Well, no. That's not true. See, let's go on record, okay?
Why did you not see the stop sign?
I did see the stop sign. I was driving, it was raining, it was Burbank. And
oh, you're in the valley, so that makes it worse.
I was trying to drive back to LA.
Technically in the valley, they're optional.
Apparently not, okay? All of a sudden I see sirens behind me. And
you're in the valley, like, do you want to live or not? Stop sign.
All I know is the officer had a nice discussion with me. He even said that he noticed that I paused, but I didn't come to a complete stop. I think I came to a complete stop, and so I have booked a court date because I do not want to pay. Do you know how much my ticket was? You know how much my ticket was, but do you know how much my ticket was? Take a guess.
82?
More. Keep guessing.
120?
More.
180?
More.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I was. It was $211. Yes. No job, no money, $211.
You paid more with this speeding ticket than you would, or stopping, what?
I don't know, Shamo.
Yeah, just edit that part, okay.
But yeah, so have you guys been pulled over in LA, or pullover stories in general?
When I was driving out here to LA, I just moved here. I got pulled over in West Texas. You know, I thought it would be the biggest ticket of my life. I was going 18 over.
Yes.
Which is a felony in Texas.
Oh, really?
Isn't?
I thought it was 25 over.
Oh, well, Texas, who knows?
Well, I was like, so scared.
I mean, who needs facts?
I was like, oh, no, how am I going to get out of this? I just completed defensive driving like a month or two before that.
So you're saying this is a common occurrence with you?
Yes. And I was just so surprised how I did not get a ticket.
You didn't get a ticket?
And he was so nice. He's like, oh, you're moving to LA? Good luck. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And
well, isn't that lovely for you?
Yeah.
My photographer that I took my headshots with warned me that cops were pulling people over because the state needs money so bad that they're just giving out tickets left and right. So, $211.
Yeah.
What about you? Wasn't this before your ticket?
What do you mean?
You got your headshot?
It was the day after I got my ticket. So yeah, warning came a little too late. Whatever.
Yeah.
Kenna, what about you? Any bad stories?
I don't want to put anything on the LAPD that doesn't belong there, but I got pulled over once, and they checked my registration, and they checked my ID, and they checked insurance, and they checked everything, and they were looking at my stuff for a good 5 to 10 minutes, and then they said, okay, you can go ahead and drive off. And I was like...
They didn't give you anything written?
Well, I said, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry, officer. Why did you pull me over? And he said, we thought your headlight was out.
Oh.
I was like, but it's not. And the thing is, when they were approaching my car, I heard them say, it's a New Mexican car.
Mm.
And like, I don't want to put anything
on
anything.
That's a little controversial
right?
over here.
Exactly. Oh, but yeah. So like, it was what it was. I got pulled over, nothing. I didn't get a ticket, but that's because I wasn't doing anything wrong, but I had a New Mexican license plate.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I always have a fear just like driving out here, people think, they see, he's from Texas. I think that's worse than being from New Mexico.
Oh, it clearly is because you identify as a Texan, which is just unfortunate for you as a human being.
When the worst presidents came from Texas,
Well, not just that. Texans can't really drive.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, I mean, that is what it is.
Maybe you're just jealous that you're not from there.
I don't think anyone...
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I'm very proud to be from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on.
And I've got Connecticut pride.
Now, let me ask, could either of you parallel park before you moved to LA?
I learned.
In driver's ed, I had to park between two cones, but that's not really the same. There's like 20 yards separating. Can you park between these?
You're assuming that I know how to parallel park now, which I don't.
This is true. But it's so funny because along with traffic and whatever, I could not park to save my life. And within 2 weeks, I could learn how to parallel park in LA. I mean, I still hit cars, like their bumpers, but that's not really part of the car. That's like their bumper, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly. So, bigger topic is just what do you think about the whole LA traffic in general? It has a bad reputation, and I think it lives up to it pretty nicely.
Like when I look out by the directions to my destination, I was like, oh, it's only 5 miles away. That's nothing. And when I go on the freeway, yeah, it turns into like an hour.
Yeah, I don't go on the freeway because
Avoid it at all costs.
Yeah,
people.
exactly. It's like traffic roulette
Yep.
is what it is. It's like, I don't know. Like, even if you check online and it says it's clear, you could still get there. But like street traffic, I mean, just make sure you have lots of good CDs in your car.
True.
My favorite is to roll down my windows and play Puff the Magic Dragon at stop signs and stoplights.
Which you're not running, of course, because you'll get a ticket. Like myself, I'm saying.
Oh, no. I was like, no, I wasn't running while I was playing the my car. I'm not a Flintstone. What the?
Oh, man, I love the way they drove those cars. Side topic. Anyways.
They didn't have stop signs back then.
Final thoughts on just tickets and LA traffic. I'm over it.
Yeah, I've come to terms with it. I just don't really care anymore.
I need a chauffeur. Kenna?
I need a hovercraft.
No, I was asking you to be my chauffeur.
Oh. Okay. Hey, if you're paying.